everyone, long time no see. I did not film for like a week, but it was a really hectic, crazy week, so yeah, let's just put it there. And also, can you say hi to my new little friend right there? He is so adorable. I love him, but I can't seem to name him. I used to always name everything I had, but now I'm like completely uninspired to do it. So I don't know if you guys know of a name for him. Let me know down below, and yeah, let's get started. So today's video is basically going to be a recap of Revenge, and I wasn't planning on doing these videos consistently or anything, but after the last episode that aired on December 7th, which was on Sunday, well, it's always on Sunday, I decided that I had to film this video. So basically, the episode before this one, they were promoting that so the episode before December 7th, when it ended, the promos for this episode that I'm talking about, they were basically promoting and saying that someone was gonna die, like an important character was gonna die. And that, I wasn't really too worried about it because there's not someone in the show that I'm just so like in love with or connected to like I was with Aiden. So I wasn't too worried, and I know that, you know, Emily's not gonna die. David was not gonna die. Not that I would care if he did, because I really wouldn't. But I mean, Victoria was not gonna die. Like, I was thinking it was someone really not that important. So when I found out that someone was gonna die, I remember saying, okay, well actually I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I said because then I'll give it away. So I'm just gonna review the episode overall. So basically the episode was about Emily and Nolan trying to find out who this detective is and see if she's working with, I don't remember his name, like an evil guy. I don't remember his name, and just seeing if the detective, if she was working for him and trying to warn Jack that he's in danger and all that. So in the end, and also you know, recently Daniel found out that Margot, I think that's how you say her name. I'm gonna get my coffee. So we found out that Margot is pregnant with Daniel's child, and she's just being a little fill in the blank towards him, and I don't like her at all. I really do not see the point of her anymore in the show, but regardless of that, let's move on. So Daniel's kind of trying to find peace within him. He's trying to really figure out who he is, and he's like remembering memories with Conrad, with his dad, and just, you know, seeing all the bad things he did, basically, and regretting what he did in the past, and just trying to be a better person, probably now because he's almost going to be a dad. So we see a lot of flashbacks with young Daniel and Conrad, and just things that he regrets and blah blah blah. So at this point, I do watch the show with my sister because we're obsessed and it's our bonding time. But anyways, my first prediction of who was gonna die in the show was Margot, Daniel's baby mama, basically. And I really wanted her to die, and I know it sounds mean because she's pregnant or whatever, but I was thinking, you know, if she dies, then the baby is gonna die with her. Unfortunately, I mean, he's not that big, and Daniel, in his sorrow and grief and pain and all that, he's gonna be with Emily again. And I know it sounds like effed up that I would want them to be together because of what Daniel did to Emily and what Emily did to him. Both parties caused a lot of trouble for each other, but I remember when I first watched the show, I was so obsessed and I loved it. I loved the beginning of the show, and I just feel like the 4th season is just so different, that having a little piece of Emily and Daniel back would like fill that season 1 void, I guess you can say. So I did want that to happen. So I was rooting for Margot to die. That was my number 1 choice. I thought that the crazy other girl that's Nolan's friend was gonna kill her. I was thinking that the whole time. The other person that I was, you know, inclined to be killed was Jack. And it was, I know a lot of people are fans of Jack and Emily, but I'm not. I dislike Jack completely. I feel, you know, I feel like when a girl has a significant other, you're supposed to feel protected. You know, because of him, you know, you feel protected. I feel like it's the other way around with this relationship. I feel like Emily protects Jack the whole time, and I just don't like that. But, you know, to each his own. And I kind of didn't see a point of Jack anymore either. So I was saying, you know, might as well kill him off. You know, let's get rid of him. And I felt this way about Jack since season 1. So it's not something that it just came up. I've never liked Jack, so put that out there. If ABC has any ideas, kill him off. Let's get rid of Jack. Anyway, so while watching the show, I was watching and I remember telling my sister, the only one that I care about to not get killed off is Nolan. That's the only one that I'll be heartbroken if he dies, because I love Nolan. And then I kept seeing the scenes of like Daniel and like remember his dad, and I just told my sister, I'm like, well, actually, if Daniel dies too, like, I'll stop watching this show because I'm tired of these deaths. And, yeah, it just ended. And my sister was like, yeah, I like him. Yeah, you're right. Now that you say it, I don't want him to die either. So I was like, yeah. Yeah. So at the end of the episode, Emily is fighting the detective girl because they found out that she is involved with the main evil guy. So they're, like, fighting in her house. And there's like a big fighting scene and they fall over the stairs. It's just ridiculous. And okay, so sorry, let me put my coffee back here. Let me just point this out. This I don't remember her name, it's killing me. The detective girl comes into Emily's house saying that she has been forced to do all these things by this evil person, and that her father is like being threatened to be killed and all these things, and she's trying to protect her dad. So she comes into Emily's house with a gun, a loaded gun. So what Emily does is you don't see it, but I mean it's assumed she does it. She just takes off the how do you call it? The thing that goes in? Where the bullets are at? I don't know. She takes basically off the bullets, you know? So when they go into like Emily's office or whatever, that used to be Conrad's. Because remember, she's living at the, what's it called? The Grand Manor? Something like that. So they go into the office and basically the detective admits that she is the evil guy's daughter. Something, yeah, all that. If you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. It's just hard to like explain all. So basically she admits that she's the daughter or whatever, and she goes and gets her gun and it's like, I will kill you basically. And okay, so let's pretend my phone is where the bullets are at, right? So the girl pulls out the gun and is like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot you, blah, 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 I'm gonna kill you. And Emily just goes, well, and she tries to shoot, well, nothing happens because it's not loaded. And she goes with like the charger, I think it's called, I don't know what it's called, the little box with bullets. She's like, oh no, because I have it. Okay, first of all, why would you tell your enemy that you have, don't tell her where it's at or anything, like, that was dumb, but maybe I only see this thing. So they fight for the bullets because they want to kill each other, blah, 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 and then they fall over the railing of these stairs, and that's when Daniel, who is very depressed, walking on the beach, remembering his youth, hears something happening. So he goes into the house and finds Emily, you know, laying on the floor, and she tells him like, run, run, and all this stuff, and the girl found the bullets and she shoots Daniel twice, which was so sad. And yeah, well, obviously he dies. Let's be real, he dies. And that's really how it ends. You know, Jack comes in and kills the detective, but you know, the big shocker is that Daniel dies. And let me just put it out there that I have not recovered, like fully recovered from Aiden's death. I'm still not over that. I watched the show and it's not the same without Aiden. I will never be the same without Aiden. But now that Daniel dies, who I've followed since season 1. I mean, Aiden only came in the picture on season 2, right? But Daniel has always been there. So I don't know if I'm ever going to recover with Daniel's death either. Like, let's just give him a moment of silence. Because it was extremely sad, and I'm really angry at the show. I was telling my sister, like, I don't know if I even want to watch it anymore. Because they're, I mean, what are you doing with the show? Like, where is this going? Obviously, I do understand that they're trying to hit Victoria where it hurts the worst, and she loves Daniel. Like, that's her baby boy, basically. That's like the light of her eyes and stuff, but I just don't think, I know he did bad things, but I don't think killing him off was the best idea. I think there could have been something else, you know, losing Margot's love and killing her off, right? Also, we see that before this happens, we see that David goes and buys like this powder that is supposed to give you a stroke without leaving any like residue behind. No one will ever know that you try to kill someone, blah 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 blah. And he puts it in a red wine glass and he gives it to Victoria. So there you're supposed to think like, oh, he's gonna kill Victoria. And then obviously you're like, you know, I was rooting for that. I was like, yes, I knew she was not gonna die, but I was just like, yes, you know, David hates her, blah blah blah. You know, I was happy. And then she comes in with this sob story that was so... And then David goes right ahead and believes her. He's so gullible. Like, are you serious right now? This lady's evil. But yeah, so that's basically what happened on the latest episode. Really, it wasn't really a recap. It was just kind of a, what are my thoughts on Daniel's death? Very sad. If I had been the writer, I wouldn't have done that. I think I would have rekindled the romance, or the fake romance, between Emily and Daniel into something real. Yeah, because I used to like them together, and obviously when Aiden came in the picture, they were done. You know, it was all about Aiden. But yeah, right now I feel very unimpressed, I guess. I don't like anyone else for Emily. I'm starting to think she's going to end up alone, because I'd rather her end up alone with 24 cats than for her to end up with Jack, because I do not like Jack. Let's just put it out there. Jack's not for her. Okay, let's get rid of Jack. And that new detective guy, no, he's not cutting it. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about Daniel, and yeah. So yeah, that is the end. Oh, I forgot. We're like putting up our Christmas tree, and I just took like a coffee break, but it's like not done. We're still working on it. So I took some footage of it without anything on it, and I'm gonna show you guys like before and after kind of thing, just so you guys can see our tree, because I think it looks pretty great once it's done. It always looks the same, but yeah. And we do go all out, so it does have way too many ornaments and lights, but you know, it is what it is. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello you guys, so this is our tree without any lights or ornaments, and then this is the final
result. I really love how it turned out. It's actually missing a set of lights, but we're actually buying those tonight. So I took this yesterday. My mom thought it needed a little bit more light. So yeah, and I don't know if you saw that. That's my Twilight ornament. I was obsessed. I still am. So yeah, that is our tree. I really love all of our ornaments. They're like, every single one is my favorite. There's our Raider ornament too. Go Raiders! And yeah, I don't know, I really like it. And then I also wanted to show you guys really quickly my favorite piece of Christmas, the favorite thing that we put out every year, and it is our nativity set. And yeah, it's beautiful. There's no words for it. I just love seeing it every morning. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video like I said earlier, and have a great day. Bye!